Put your phone down. Hi, man.
Yeah, I need the lyrics.
So. Yeah. Oh, gee whiz.
I don't have this memorized.
So, oh yeah, because I put this in the description that you think this song is light aluminum-esque.
Yeah.
Because it's about murdering people.
Yeah.
And it's easy
and
to
like
play.
Cowboys and.
And because you copied the chorus from another song.
Yeah. And it's
so
long.
Like, yeah. Easy, long, derivative. That really does sound like aluminum-esque. Yes.
I had to write like 3 of them before I figured it out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, once you... Oh, and also the same beat we use for everything.
yeah.
All right. So, I think... Hey, wait. Before we start playing, why don't you look on your phone that you love so much and just check on the Facebook. I think I set this up to live stream and not to just record, but can you just check?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then hopefully... Yeah, we roll. And then hopefully... It's very meta. Yeah, we roll. Huh?
Yeah, it's working.
All right. So it's 1. Okay. Let's get back to life here, Gabe. Come on.
All right, ready?
This is on our our YouTube channel. It could get up to 80 to 100 to possibly 200 views. Did you know that?
Short introduction, I grip the blood on his hand. When all the heads stand up, it makes it hard to pretend I wasn't scared for no reason. He'd ended much stronger man than me. What a relief, he said. Oh, I see you got my picture hanging right behind the bar. So you already know my name. You know I roll pretty far. I need a room for the night and a wrap for my arm, okay? I said no problem, John, anything for you. If you call for me, I'll be there. If you call for me, I'll be there. If you call for me, I'll be there. But he was already gone. Well, he stayed long past his welcome. At first my wife wasn't thrilled, serving liquor to a killer who never settles his bill. She said he hasn't made a move yet. I am certain he will. Okay. I said no problem, babe, just another day or 2. Well, 2 weeks later, John had finally recovered. But then my wife took a liking, and she took John for a lover. It was a hard pill to swallow, but it was better than being dead. I said no problem, John, I don't blame you. If she wanted me, I'd be there. If she wanted me, I'd be there. If she wanted me, I'd be there. Oh, but she was already gone, yeah.
And keep it going.
Well, every first of the month, the local gang comes collecting. They take a bite of my coffers in exchange for protection. But I was out buying produce on this particular morning. When I came back, they were gone. John said he got it all sorted. I said, what does that mean? I said, what the hell did you do? He said, I kneecapped the front man. told him to stop messing with you. I said, John, that was stupid. The gang is 30 men strong. And he said, thanks for the woman and let me stay here so long. Oh yeah. If they come for you, I'll be there. Yeah, if they come for you, I'll be there. Oh, if they come for you, I'll be there. But he was already gone. Oh no. He was gone, gone. Sunbreak, yeah, the very next day, I saw 30 banditos crest the hill just a ways. I wasn't scared for no reason, I wasn't ready to die, but I was certain that John was gonna save my life. Oh, they rode circles around the bar and they shot their pistols in the air, and then their leader dismounted and I saw death in his stare. He asked me, how would you like it? And I said, just make it quick, okay? No hard feelings, man, it's what you gotta do. Oh, if you call for me, I'll be there. If you call for me, I'll be there. If you call for me, I'll be there. Oh, but I was already gone, yeah. Oh, whoa. If you call for me, I'll be there. Hey, if you call for me, I'll be there. If you call for me, I'll be there. But I was already gone, man.
This is the part where he's dying, so.
The instrumentals. And I think it's cool, man. The instrumentals, it might be simpler to just go back and forth between the G and the F.
Yeah. That's,
I like it, man. It's cool.
it's
And,
got some.
Yeah. And I like songs about people getting shot.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I like this character. He's like kind of go with the flow. He doesn't seem overly bothered by any of it.
You know. So I think I get it. So John is the border.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, don't worry, man. I got this.
No. The narrator is he owns the pub /
Yeah.
John is the that famous outlaw who shows up one day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
calling him
border.
The border.
Oh, yeah. Not like the guy who
border,
offers the
cross-
board
Yeah. The one who's boarding.
is the border.
Right. But he's
the
just
border.
hooking up with the proprietor's wife.
Well, he shows up. He's injured. He's like, I need a room. He's like, I know
Yeah.
you, because he's got his wanted poster up.
Yeah.
He's like, stay as long as you want.
Don't worry, I'll protect you from this gang.
Yeah,
That's
call for me if you need me. I'm
Yeah.
right down the hall.
no problem.
Then his wife goes to the narrator's like, I don't like that this John guy, he never
He's making
pays.
moves. Yeah.
And I think he's going to try to hit on me.
Yeah.
And the narrator's like, don't worry about it. It's just going to be another day or two.
Yeah.
Then he stays for 2 weeks. And in my head, he starts helping around the bar a little bit. And he's like being a nice guy. And the wife starts to like him.
Yeah.
So they get together. And then I imagine John goes to her. He's like, I'm really sorry your wife came on to me. But like, I'm John. And he's like, I get it. Like, I don't blame you. Our
Maybe he could
marriage.
have like a more outlaw-y sounding name than John.
I don't know that I kind of like that you could just say no problem, John. Like that he's like on a first name
Maybe
basis.
he could
with
have
it.
an outlaw-sounding name that later gets shortened to John. Like,
Sure.
and John is so friendly. Like, like, what's a good outlaw-sounding name? Like One-Eyed John or something like that. Or like.
Well, what I kind of liked about John is it's like he's so actually dangerous and deadly that everyone knows he's John.
What's the first line where John is mentioned?
It goes, I see you got my picture hanging right behind the bar, so you already know my name. This part of why I like John is this building up like you already know my name. You know I've rode pretty far. So he also knows, like, I'm so famous, you know where I came from. I don't actually belong here.
I got that, yeah.
I need a room for the night and a wrap for my arm.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, no problem, John. Anything for you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So maybe it's like, okay. I see what you're saying.
Let me
I
try.
don't know if this will work, but like, what if he had an outlaw name the first time the narrator says it, no problem, Buckshot John, or something like that. You know what I mean? No problem, Buckshot John. Anything for you. And then later he just starts calling him John. Maybe Buckshot John even says, "You could just call me John."
A place where I would like
By
to
the way,
hear
Buckshot John's like
Buckshot John's not bad.
that bad.
Is I think that could be a good to reveal his outlaw name at the end when he's expecting Buckshot John to ride in
Where's
and save
Buckshot
him.
John?
Like I was certain that
So maybe you
Buckshot
say
John
Buckshot John in the beginning, maybe just so that we understand he's got a super cool outlaw name, and then he's just John helping around the bar, like, hey, don't worry, if those banditos come, I got you. Like, then Buckshot John like starts more trouble than he can, like, and then he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can find a way to fit that into the meter as nicely as No Problem, John. One line that there are a couple of lines that I definitely don't like.
Wait. How does what's the rhythm of that? I think we can already do it.
So it goes, I need a room for the night and a wrap for my arm, okay. I said no problem, John, anything
I need a
for you.
room and a wrap for my arm, okay. I said, Buckshot John, anything for you.
Yeah, that's not
Well,
bad.
Hey, you're Buckshot John. Anything for... Hey, aren't you Buckshot John? Anything for you. That's pretty good. I need a wrap for my arm, okay. And then I was going, aren't you Buckshot John? Anything for you.
Yeah, if we do kind of the talking. Wrap for my arm, okay. I said, you're Buckshot John. What do you say? How does it fit in?
Say, aren't you Buckshot John? Anything for you.
Wrap for my arm, okay. I said, aren't you Buckshot John?
Anything for you.
I like your Buckshot John more than aren't you? Of
Maybe
like,
we could do some dialogue. Like,
okay,
we could do different voices.
I said, you're Buckshot John. Anything for you.
Yeah,
Like he knows him. Or maybe more like this, like, okay, I said, Buckshot John.
Anything for you.
Anything for you.
Okay. I said, Buckshot John. I just like the
Anything for
idea
you.
that he's like, I know you. I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
know
yeah.
you.
I
You're
like
Buckshot
that.
John.
Yeah. Rap for my own, okay? I said, Buckshot John. Anything for you. Yeah, I like that. But I think it's
John.
but I would want to do it like that rather than talking because I like rhythmically the way it was like,
Yeah,
no
no.
problem, John. So I would like, Buckshot John.
Yeah, no, I like that too.
Okay. I said, Buckshot John. Anything for you. Yeah, you can harmonize. Buckshot John. Like it's got like a theme song. I said, Buckshot John. Anything for you. Yeah. Another line, so some lines that I know need to be different are, so,
Why are you playing it so fast? I don't think it needs to be that fast.
I'm probably just rushing it. So every first of the month, the local gang comes collecting. They take a bite of my coffers in exchange for protection. I think that's good. I was out buying produce on this particular morning. When I came back, they were gone, but John said he got it all sorted. So then
I found the phrase "bite of my coffers"
they take a bite of my coffers.
to be hard to understand.
My coffers. They're taking a bite of my
I'm
coffers.
not really sure that's how the word "coffers" is used.
Coffers. What? Isn't it coffers?
Thirst trap.
Let me see. Thirst trap.
They take.
I thought
coffers is like I know I
It's
get
like
it.
kind of an old-timey word, right?
I
For
know what
like,
coffers means, but like the bite part is like.
it's a strong boxer, small chest for holding valuables.
I know.
I'm taking a bite out of my coffers.
Coffers is just. That's not a phrase that people use. And I just feel like when you said it in the song, I was like, "What the hell did he just say?" And not in like a
Yeah,
way,
like a cool way.
huh? Like a distracting way. Because it's a story, I shouldn't be wondering like,
a
and I
good
shouldn't
point.
be thinking like,
It's fair.
that's not a phrase.
That's fair.
Because it's not a phrase.
So, all right. So replace that with something else, just so they take my money.
They dip into my coffers or something like that. Or
They take a dip in my coffers.
that would be
That's not bad.
more sense. Yeah.
All right, I'll prey on that
They take
one.
a scoop from my coffers.
They take a scoop from my coffers. That feels
hard
like
word
taking
to
a bite out of my
say,
coffers.
yeah.
So I like taking a dip in my coffers
They
because
empty
it's.
my coffers. Are you really stuck on coffers?
I like the word coffers.
What about till?
Every first of the
I think
month, the
till's
local
better to
gang
say.
comes collecting. Well, here's what I'm trying to do is every first of
They
the
take
month,
a tip from the till.
the local
Ooh,
gang comes collecting. They take a bite of my coffers in exchange for protection. Like I want it to be kind of like
the local gang comes collecting.
Collecting.
They take a tip from my till.
They take a tip from my till. See, it's too short of a word. It needs multisyllabic. Like,
Coffers.
what's another word? All right, like till, coffers,
Register.
savings, register, profit. They take the blank of my profit. They take a something
Honestly,
of my.
the easiest, the straightforward thing to do. They take a piece of my profit, which is alliterative.
They take a
too.
piece of my profits. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Every first of the month, the local gang comes collecting. They take a piece of my profits in exchange for protection.
That
That's
seems
PPP.
like much
That's
more,
nice.
What would a moron say?
It's clear.
What would a moron
But
say?
I was out buying produce. That's like six
That's my
P's in a
favorite
row.
line, by the way.
What would a moron say? He'd say take
I
a piece
just
of
like
my.
he's out buying produce.
Take a
Like, that's
piece of-
actually my favorite line.
Yeah, but I was out buying produce on this particular morning. Oh, that's like 7 P's. All right, they take a piece of
We'll
my
pop
profits
those peas
in
everywhere.
exchange for protection. But I was out buying produce on this particular
That's an
morning.
engineering nightmare, by the way. All those peas.
You just pop them all really hard. When I came back, they were gone. John said he got it all sorted. I said, "What does that mean?" I kind of like this. I said, "What does that mean?" I said, "What the hell did you do?" Like something about that I liked.
Yeah.
Just because of the way they perform it is kind of fun. Of like,
So what does that mean?
I said, "What does that mean?" I said, "What the hell did you do?" But then this line I was struggling with.
You know what?
You know,
It's just the way the sound of the word. What if you did?
Yeah.
I said, what does that mean? I said, John, what? Wait. I said, now, John, what did you do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, what did that mean?
Well,
I
I'm
said,
about-
John, what did you do?
I'm about to say John though in a second. So
You say it over and over again. You're saying his name repeatedly because you're angry. I said, what does that? How about what the hell does that mean, John? What did you do? How about what the hell? What the hell does that mean, John? What did you do?
what about? I said, "What does that mean?" Oh, John, what did you do?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I like bringing in his name there. I think you're right. So this is the part that I was tricky on. He said, "I kneecapped the front man."
I really love that line.
Okay, good. I was saying, like,
that was one of my favorites,
Yeah.
even though it gets a little Italian.
yeah. I
It was
couldn't
Buckshot
think of a
John.
way to like that he would phrase that, but I needed the
Can we
visual.
call him Buckshot Johnny, and then later call him John?
No, I love Buckshot John.
Buckshot Johnny, anything for you.
Maybe I'll put a pin in that. But I liked Buckshot John a lot. That really clicked for me. I said and told him to stop. I know you don't like F words in songs. So
No, I
maybe
really don't.
Stop messing with you.
You really shouldn't, also because it's
Anachronistic.
it's anachronistic.
Yeah. So I kneecapped the
It
front
also
man.
just like super limits like what you can do with the song.
The second time I sang and did mess, and I think it works if I perform it right. Of like, I kneecapped the front man. I told him to stop messing with you, like something like to make it seem like
it's actually
John's
better anyway.
Yeah, stop messing with you.
It is better than F.
All right, correct. Stop messing with you. I said, John, that was stupid. Their gang is 30 men strong. He said, thanks for the woman. Let me stay.
I
here
don't
so
like
long.
stupid.
Foolish. I said, John, that was foolish.
Yeah, it's a little more resigned. Like,
Yeah.
I am F.
John, that was foolish.
Yeah, and even I said, John, that was foolish. That guy's 30 men strong.
Because he's like kind of standing up to him, and he's like,
John, man,
that was
like,
foolish.
What are you doing?
that game is 30
You're gonna
minutes
kill
strong.
me.
And he said, thanks for the woman and let me stay here so long. If they come for you, I'll be there. All right, so this last verse I kind of struggle with. I like parts of it. All right, at sunbreak the very next
Wait,
day.
can John say, like, his line is, John said, thanks for the woman, let me stay here so long? Could John say, like some sort of half apology, but just like, John says, oh, well, thanks for the woman. Like this next verse said, John said, oh, Like, you know what I mean? John said, "Oh,
Yeah.
well, thanks for the woman."
I literally tried to think of a way to
like
put.
John's like, "Oh, dude." John said, "Oh, well, thanks for the woman, and let me stay here so long."
Yeah, I almost was trying to find a place to put the word "whoops." Maybe like at the end of it, of like, "Thanks for the woman, let me stay here so long." Whoops. If you cough.
But I don't feel like John
Yeah.
would say "whoops." I feel like he'd be like, "Oh."
How about this? How about this? Thanks for the woman. Thanks for the woman. Let me stay here so long. Oh, and hey,
I'm trying
if
with
they
like,
come for you, I'll be there.
Well,
You know what I
when
mean?
it, like John, try it the way I suggested.
Yeah.
Where Sean said, "Oh well, thanks for the woman, and let me stay in here so long. Don't worry."
Yeah. Hold on. All right. So, I said, John, that was foolish. That gang is 30 men strong. He said, "Oh, thanks for the woman, and let me stay here so long." Like, it's not a
You
lot
can
of
hold
time.
the O longer. No, you can drag it. Give me the lines.
Their gang is.
It
I said, John,
John, that was foolish. That gang is 30 men strong. John said, "Oh, thanks for the woman. Let me stay here so long."
Yeah, I think there's a way to
Like
make
you can
that
take
work.
it out of the rhythm. Like, "Oh, thanks."
How about
for the
this? How
woman,
about this? How
let
about
me
this?
Stay here so long.
Their gang.
Oh, by the way,
John,
if
that
you do
was-
the classic, which is Western, if you do the classic like S apostrophe long, and let me stay here so long.
Stay here so long.
Like, it adds a little bit more to the like.
Let me stay here so long.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's sort of like back it out. Thanks for the woman. And
John,
let me stay here so long.
Gang is 30 men strong. He said,
Oh, thanks for the woman.
and let me stay here so long.
But
Hey,
don't worry,
if they come for you, I'll be there. Yeah, I think we can have a little fun with that part. Then, all right, so then it goes. This part really needs to land because this is when he dies. All right, so at sunbreak the very next day, well, I saw 30 banditos crest the hill just a ways.
Wait, the rhythm on Sunbreak is terrible. At the Sunbreak?
Yeah, I couldn't think of a better one. I needed a picture
It's
of
gotta be
silhouetted
like, ba, ba,
banditos.
ba, ba. Why not just say at the break? Just don't overthink it. At the break of the dawn.
Yeah.
The very next day.
At the break of the dawn, the very next day, I saw 30 banditos crest the hill just a ways. I was trying to find like a westerny way of saying that.
What was you? Where you
So
originally?
I'm trying to
said
create the image of 30 silhouetted banditos.
that? I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Crest the hill just a ways.
Is that with the original line that you
Yeah,
had?
it's.
Again, what would a moron do?
I'm trying to think.
Like, it might be simpler to just like. I get it. I get what you're trying to do. We may just have to like give into what the song I feel does easiest, which is at the. This is not groundbreaking. It's not gonna be Shakespeare, but it moves. At the break of the dawn. What is it? I already forgot.
At the break of dawn, the very next day.
At the break of the dawn, the very next day, I saw 30 banditos heading my way. It doesn't have your cresting hill, but people can imagine that themselves.
That was the original line, actually.
It's a lot easier to sing, and it moves.
Head my way. Yeah, I like that.
At the break of the dawn, the very next day, I saw 30 banditos. They
also-
were headed my way.
I also tried galloping my way at one point.
Like galloping, but pronounced wrong.
Galloping my way.
Maybe there is another thing that we can say other than heading. Right?
Yeah, I was trying to just think of a way to make it a little more like
Break
Western.
of the dawn, the very next day, I saw 30 banditos coming my way.
How about just on the hill just a ways? Because it's not they're not coming at him. I want the image of
On
like
the
they are
hill.
intimidating him.
I see what you're saying. On the hill.
I think on the hill just a ways kind of works.
That's fine. Let's try it. At the break of the dawn, the very next day, I saw 30 banditos on the hill that's a ways.
Yeah. Or is
Sure.
there another way of saying it? Just something that rhymes with day
Just a ways.
that can go on the hill blank rhymes with day. Like on the hill over there.
Over there. just a ways.
Over there.
Because people say just a ways away.
Yeah,
You
just
don't
a
need to
ways.
say all the words.
Yeah, I like it. millions of ways. I wasn't scared for no reason. I wasn't ready to die, but I was certain Buckshot John was gonna save my life. Oh, they rode circles around the bar and shot their pistols in the air. I don't like this line. I think this part works. And then their leader dismounted. I don't like, and I saw death in his stare. But I needed to.
Oh,
you like that? You like I saw death in his stare? Not too cheesy.
But I have a better line.
Yeah, what?
Not too cheesy. The whole song is cheesy.
Yeah, but like that line's not like too dumb.
No.
I saw death in his stare.
No, it's great.
All right, great.
No, but I there's actually what I didn't like is their leader dismounted.
Okay.
So wait,
So they rode
But I have a good line
circles
for
around
you
the
there.
bar, shot their pistols.
what is it? They
in the
rode
air.
circles around the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shot their pistols in the air, and then the leader dismounted.
The biggest bandito dismounted.
The biggest bandito dismounted. Their biggest bandito dismounted.
The biggest bandito dismounted. He came coming by. I saw. Yeah.
Their biggest bandito dismounted. Their biggest bandito dismounted.
Is biggest better or is baddest better?
I
Their
like biggest.
bandito?
No, I like that he's just because he's big.
just
He's in
big.
charge.
That guy's really big.
He's the biggest, so he does it. And I saw death in his stare. He asked me, how would you like it? I said, just make it quick, okay? And no hard feelings, man. It's what you gotta do. And I like that he goes out like that. He understands the rules of the West. He's like, look,
They
Buckshot
kneecapped
John
your guy.
shot you.
Buckshot
Got your guy in the
John,
knee.
Ah.
Now you gotta kill me. I get it. That's what you gotta do. And then I figured I couldn't think of like a good final chorus, so I just brought it back to the "If you call for me, I'll be there." I don't know what else.
What are the other lines that are?
So it goes, first it's, "If you call for me, I'll be there," in reference to "I'm down the hall if you need me." Second chorus is, "If she wanted me, I'd be there," like my wife still loved me.
Yeah.
Third time is, "If they come for you," it's from John saying, "I'll be
Yeah.
there." Fourth time, he's about to die. I couldn't think of like what he would say, so I just brought it back to, "If you call for me, I'd be there. I'll be there." Because I thought maybe that was him talking to God.
What was the line you said?
"If you call for me, I'll be there."
Which is what Buckshot John said, right?
No, he said it to Buckshot John in the first verse. He said, "Hey,
What did
if you
Buckshot
call-"
John say?
John said, "If they come for you, I'll be there."
Maybe you could do that after
Yeah.
he dies, like, ruefully. Come for me, I'll be there.
Yeah, I like that.
Buckshot John.
If they come for me, I'll be. If they come for you, I'll be
It's like
there.
thinking.
Now I'm already gone.
Yeah. He said if they come, yeah. We can figure that one out as it goes.
I like that too because that my instinct is to go up the octave after one version that said that feels like I could do that angry. Like, if they come for, or no, I know what we could do to make it feel sarcastic is we could change the rhythm to go. If they come for you, I'll be there. Like just on the last one. Oh, if they come for you, I'll be there. If they come for you, I'll be there.
Let's try slowing the whole thing down.
Yeah.
I'm swinging it too, I guess.
He made a short introduction. I gripped the blood on his hand. That's a little too slow.
Well, it'll rely on you telling the story.
How about this? He made a short introduction. I gripped the blood on his hands. When all the heads stand up, it makes it hard to pretend. I wasn't scared for no reason. He'd ended much better men than me. What a relief, he said. Oh, I see you got my picture hanging right behind the bar. So you already know my name. You know I rode pretty far. I need a room for the night and a wrap for my arm. Okay, I said, Buckshot John, anything for you. If you call for me, I'll be there.
I liking a slower pace.
Yeah, I like
You're
it
off
too.
camera. You gotta sit down.
Whoops.
But I still want. Just give me 1 second to fiddle it. I kind of want to get this touch of gray feel. You have to sing it with a different cadence.
Been scared for no reason. He'd ended much better man than me.
Can I just say the words for a sec? So I
Yeah.
can figure out the cadence that I'm trying to suggest. I don't even know. I don't know if it'll work or not. It's so small. Gee whiz.
I got tiny eyes.
The first line is he made a smooth introduction.
It's in the parentheses of the line I'm using.
If you wanted me,
He made a short introduction.
What's the first line?
It's in parentheses in the first paragraph. He made a short introduction. I gripped the blood on his hand.
Oh, that's where it says. I see what you're saying. Oh, I see.
It was originally the all, but I like it more.
Because a lot of times what I'm doing when I'm rearranging the light aluminum stuff is finding a groove that works independently and then retrofitting the song back into the groove. Doesn't mean that it can't work as you had it, but that's like what I'm constantly trying to do with like Hey Maria, which we still haven't figured out. It's like find a groove that I can just stand by that groove.
Yeah.
So that, and I'm like hearing, I'm like.
It's pretty. The lyrics. The lyrics are pretty rhythmically tied to the groove.
Yeah. So let's just try it all the way through, but this time just not playing it at a bajillion beats per minute.
Okay. And then I gotta go because I gotta work. So how about let me set a pace that I feel like works.
Short introduction, I gripped the blood on his hand. When all the hairs stand up, it makes it hard to pretend I wasn't scared for no reason. He'd ended much better man than me. What a relief, he said. Oh, I see you got my picture hanging right behind the bar, so you already know my name. I wrote pretty far.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
First of all, that's good pace. First, two things. Number one, the opening lines are the weakest lines of the whole song.
I agree.
Which is bad. You don't want to start with
the
weakest lines. Number two, I think that...
Well, originally it was he made a smooth introduction with the back of his hand. Like, that was the first line idea I had was he slaps the guy.
That is what it sounds like.
Yeah. So there's a little hook here.
Maybe you could do an establishing shot instead, so to speak.
Like a description of like the bar, like...
It's just something like... I like starting in the middle, but
like, it was a blank blah blah blue blah with the hum blah 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 when all the hairs stand up.
Yeah.
And just I wasn't scared for no reason.
The other thing is like I feel like for the style of the song, we have a long way to go on this song.
Yeah.
And I think that it's just too much too early. You know what I'm saying? With the introduction, maybe not with the back of his hand. The back of his hand. I said. You gotta like. It's like when we're doing that like Waylon beat. We have to deliver it in such a way that it's like we're going on a ride together. Sit back. We're gonna be together for a while.
Yeah.
So like.
Well, here's the rationale, and you tell me if you still feel that way. So, the melody change there, that when all the hairs stand up, is supposed to mimic the feeling of sudden fear at the first sight of this guy. Like, he loses his cool temporarily, emotionally, and then brings it back down. Like, I wasn't scared for no reason, by the way.
I get what you're saying.
But there might be a way to do it that's less jarring to fit your note as well.
No, I do. I get what you're saying. I think it's over-engineering.
All right, yeah.
I think it's more, like, if given only the two things, I think it's more important to, like, let people settle in.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? The other thing is I feel like that move is a move that you do a lot in your songs.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing wrong with that. I do, like, the same
Of what, like,
songs.
literally the notes? Oh, those notes?
Yeah, and just, like, that type of a... And I'm looking in low, and now I'm still singing low, and now I'm doing a so, and then I'm happy to do.
Yeah.
Like, get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Tell the story. Trust your story, because it's a good story. It took me, when you first played it took me a couple verses to realize it was a good story, because of the delivery.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I didn't realize I was supposed to be listening to a story.
Got it. Yeah, that's
like, that
interesting.
doesn't tell me this is going to be a story.
Yeah.
That's why the more talky singing style works for these type of things.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Like Roy Rogers isn't singing it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a great point.
I wasn't scared for no reason.
Yeah.
And that means, okay, what's he saying next?
Yeah.
Let's try lowering the key too. You already had a little bit lower. Let's find one that's still easy to play in. Let's try, I think that's part of the problem, is it's high. So let's, instead of starting on the G, start on the E.
Is it E,
So
D, A?
it would be E, A, D.
No, wouldn't D be the
Instead
password?
of, before it's G, C, F, right? It's 514.
No, it's
514.
Yeah, so it's E,
A.
D, A.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
E, A, and E is the 5 of A.
Hold on. You're right. But don't get a big head about it.
I have a naturally big head. 7.5 inches.
Alright. Alright, let's find that pace again. Alright, I'm gonna try to find one.
And I think this will lend itself to a more subdued delivery.
He made a smooth introduction with the back of his hand. When all the heads stand up.
Right, so let's try it like,
Yeah.
but more like without the upper, right? So like something like, he made a smooth introduction
With
the back of his hand when all the hairs stand up. That's so much better.
Hard
Gabe,
to
right?
pretend I wasn't scared for no reason.
It's better
He
melodically,
didn't
too,
much
honestly, it's-
better man than me. What a relief, he said. Oh, I see you got my picture hanging right behind the bar. So you already know my name. You know I rode pretty far. Oh, I need a room for the night and a wrap for my arm. Okay, I said, Buckshot John, anything for you.
Yeah, sing it from the top.
If you call from...
Does it feel? If to me that feels like 1,000 times better.
Yeah, I'd rather do it in the last key, though, because I think I'll get more vocal control over the performance. This key's a little low for me.
Well,
Like, I think I'll be able to do a
I
better
dropped it
job
too far
of,
because
like...
I was trying to drop it to one that'd be easy for you to play.
Yeah, I think... Let's try it just in the G, just for the sake of
Sure.
the other part of this.
He made a smooth introduction with the back of his hand. When all the
Now,
hairs stand up.
If I was putting the producer hat on,
Mm-hmm.
discomfort is I just think it's nice hearing your voice in a range where you're not able to do the fallbacks. There's these little tweaks and quirks. Everybody has them in their voice. That to me feel.
I feel like though that note applies better to someone who has multiple albums under their belt and not the first song and like they're playing for anybody.
Just how about that's me in the
I'd
middle?
like to use my fallbacks.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Like, hey, instead of like the things that you know you're good at, like what if we like made it really
Let's just try
this.
Let's just try it. All right, fair enough. Try this now. Try this.
Like this is a good middle ground for me.
I was gonna say we'll like drop it one more key, just one instead of going all the way down to the E. Try the F. So it would be F. It would be F, B flat, E flat. He made a smooth introduction. The back of his hand, I said it on Betty Sue.
What's the third chord?
E flat. Just go back to the G. Just do the G. Let's do the whole song so we have it done.
Yeah, and then I gotta go. Yeah. All right.
He made a smooth introduction with the back of his hand. When all the heads stand up, it makes it hard to pretend. I wasn't scared for no reason. He'd ended much better man than me. What a relief, he said. Oh, I see you got my picture hanging right behind the bar. So you already know my name. You know I rode pretty far. I need a room for the night and a wrap for my arm, okay? I said, Buckshot John, anything for you. If you call for me, I'll be there. If you call for me, I'll be there. If you call for me, I'll be there. But he was already gone, yeah.
And you're saying skip the passing chord on there.
Just for now.
Yeah.
Well, he stayed long past his welcome. At first my wife wasn't thrilled. Serving liquor to a killer who never settles his bill. Oh, she said he hasn't made a move, but I'm certain he will. Okay. I said no problem, babe, just another day or two. Well, 2 weeks later, John had finally recovered. But then my wife took a liking. She took John for a lover. It was a hard pill to swallow, but it's better than being dead. I said no problem, John, I don't blame you. If she wanted me, I'd be there. If she wanted me, I'd be there. If she wanted me, I'd be there. But she was already gone. Oh. Every first of the month, the local gang comes collecting. They take a piece of my profits in exchange for protection. I was out buying produce on this particular morning. When I came back, they were gone. John said he got it all sorted. Oh, I said, what does that mean? Oh, what the hell did you do? He said, I kneecapped the front man and told him to stop messing with you. Oh, I said, John, that was foolish. That gang is 30 men strong. He said, oh, thanks to the woman who let me stay here so long. Oh, but hey, Listen, if they come for you, I'll be there. For real, man. If they come for you, I'll be there. You have my word. If they come for you, I'll be there. Oh, but he was already gone. Oh no. Break of dawn on the very next day, when I saw 30 banditos on the hill just a ways. I wasn't scared for no reason. I wasn't ready to die, but I knew Buckshot John was gonna save my life. Oh, they rode circles round the bar, they shot their pistols in the air, and then the biggest band. Wait, hold on. What was it?
The biggest
bandito. Wait, hold on.
They rode circles
Around the bar, shot their pistols in the air. The biggest bandito dismounted, and I saw death in his stare. He said, how would you like it? I said, just make it quick. Okay. No hard feelings, man. It's what you gotta do. Oh, if they call for you, I'll be there. Oh, he said, if they come for you, I'll be there. And if they come for you, I'll be there. Oh, but I was already gone. Oh no! Oh, if they come for you, I'll be there. I can't believe it. If they come for you, I'll be there. I never should have trusted him. If they come for you, I'll be there. But I was already gone. I was dead.
That's the changes worked. Yeah.
Yeah. I like those
The
changes.
biggest bandito's still a little bit clunky, but the idea is really good.
Biggest bandito dismounted.
There's got to be something like, I love the dismounted, but what is the line? The biggest bandito dismounted.
And I saw death in his stare.
So I wanted you to say like the biggest bandito of all. You know what I mean? The biggest bandito of all. Well, I saw death in his stare. I mean, dismounted is good, but I think it's a little better. Oh my God,
that.
they're all huge.
Biggest bandito.
Like the biggest bandito of all. I saw death in his stare. And I had one line. This one doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I just popped in my head. He said, how would you like it? I said, medium rare.
I said medium rare. Okay. He didn't laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
He said ha ha ha.
Yeah. Wait, try it. Just try that.
Yeah.
The biggest bandito of all. Oh, I saw death in his stare.
Well, they rode circles round the bar. They shot their pistols in the air. The biggest bandito of all. I saw death in his stare. He said, how would you like it? I said, medium rare. Okay. He said, ha ha ha. Here we go.
That's pretty good.
I really like medium rare. I'm definitely keeping that. That's very funny. He said, ha ha ha.
So they circled the bar, shot their pistols in the air.
If this wasn't live
Yes,
streamed,
bandito of all.
if this wasn't live streamed, I had a great line that I was going to pitch that I realized like is not a good joke to make if it's live streamed. Yeah.
Well, we don't say those things.
Of course.
What I was going to say is if they were French banditos, you could say, ho, ho, ho.
Well, I was going to say if they're like anti-Semitic banditos, you could say, medium rare, ha ha ha, I love a funny Jew.
Oh, yeah.
That's too dark. There's no reason to make him racist
soon.
right at the last second.
They're already bad.
Like, I guess he's an evil bandito, but he doesn't also need to be anti-Semitic.
Trumpy just calling them bad banditos.
Yeah, banditos is already
Bad
on the edge.
hombres.
Yeah.
I said
Missiles in the air. The biggest bandito of all. I saw death in his stare. He said, how would you like it?
said medium rare, okay. He said, ha ha ha. You're a funny dude.
You're a funny
You're
dude.
a funny dude.
Or wait. He said, ha ha ha. He's a funny dude.
Yeah.
He's saying to the other band, you know.
He's a funny dude.
All right, he said, ha ha ha. This one's a funny dude. I'm feeling Three Amigos right now. Yeah.
If you cross me, maybe he lets him off. If you cross me twice,
like
I'll
El
be
Guapo.
there. Yeah. He's like,
He's a funny dude.
he's a funny dude. Maybe then he says, if you call for me, I'll be there, and it's up for interpretation if that means, like, he just got him on his side or if he's about to die.
Okay, wait. So how does...
You could go...
I'm now visualizing, like,
Yeah.
El Guapo and, like, Chevy
Yeah.
Chase
So he's like, and this is just a helpless little... And
Real bullets.
he knows it wasn't him who shot
Real
it.
bullets.
You know, yeah. Well, they rode circles round the bar and shot their pistols in the air. The biggest bandito of all. I saw death in his stare. Oh, he said, how would you like it? I said, medium rare. Okay. He said, ha ha ha. This guy's a funny
He's a funny dude.
Yeah.
This one's a funny dude.
I think it would have to be, he said, ha ha ha. He's a funny dude. If you call for me, I'll be there. If you call for me,
So it goes into the chorus right there. So maybe the chorus line could be some way of El Guapo, like, telling him, like, leave and don't come back or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That. Like, if I come back, I better not see you there, or something like that. Obviously, it's too many words, but, like, when
well, I think even if you call for me, like, that line got, now he's, like, now the Banditos are like, you know what, you're a good guy. We're pro you now.
maybe it could work, but it just 2 seconds to see if there's something else that would work better. If it call me, like, something that conveys, like, that they're, like, so it's unambiguous. They're saying, like, all right, either, like, you're fine, but, like, you better keep taking care of us. The profits were back on that. Like,
when we come for, if we come for you,
the money better be there.
the money better be there.
Like, it's not necessarily the greatest way to end the song.
Yeah.
Although it is kind of funny. It actually makes it similar. It makes it like a sister song to O San Francisco, where the whole thing is just give people their money. That is the bottom line.
Yeah.
When someone asks for their money, just give them money.
Yeah.
But the money, he said, ha ha ha, this one's a funny dude. But the money better be there.
The money better
It'll be there. It'll be there. The money better be there. I'm sorry about Buckshot John. He said the money better be there. I paid him every week. Money better be there. You can take a piece of my profit anytime, Pablo.
That's funny. Well, I'll keep brainstorming that very end. I think money better be there actually might work. I love, though, how would you like it? Medium rare.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Ha ha ha, he's a funny dude. He's a funny dude. All right, I gotta go.
Real bullets. That's my favorite line of that movie.
So funny.